Today's lesson is called The Wonders of Slovenia, Day 1. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Roger, and today we're traveling to Eastern Europe, and specifically we're going to the country of Slovenia, which is, one of the former republics of Yugoslavia, am I correct?
That's a good question there, Roger. You see, my geography as far as Europe is concerned is pretty good, especially as far as Western Europe is concerned. But when we get to Central Europe and then Eastern Europe, I start to get confused because, yes, there used to be Czechoslovakia, there used to be Yugoslavia, but those countries no longer exist, and one used to be the other or a part of the other, and now there's the Czech Republic and Slovakia and Slovenia. So I'm not exactly sure. All I know is that Slovenia is one, a country, and two, that it is located in southeastern Europe. That's the best I can do for you right now. But hey, if you talked to my brother, he could probably tell you quite a bit more. You see, he is an adventurous guy. He actually went traveling, and he has actually been to Slovenia. He actually went to Ljubljana, which is the capital of Slovenia, and he loved it. He said that it's one of those places in Europe that has not yet been ruined by tourists, which is funny because when he went there, he was actually a tourist. He was probably one of the first people to go there and to ruin that country for everyone else.
Well, that's what you want to do if you're a tourist, to go to places that other tourists haven't been to yet. So you can be the first kid on your block to say that you've been there, and other people, they can't say anything because you've got something they don't have. So yes, we're going to Slovenia in today's program. Maybe you've already been to France and Germany and Italy more times than you care to remember. But if you're looking for someplace new and exciting, maybe Slovenia is the destination for you. So let's get to it, everybody. Let's read the entire contents of the first portion of our lesson, and then we'll come back to talk about it.
The Wonders of Slovenia. Nestled against the Alps and bordering the Adriatic Sea, the Central European country of Slovenia has fewer renowned attractions than its neighbors Italy, Austria, and Hungary. Nevertheless, it's a wonderful vacation spot for people who enjoy sightseeing at a leisurely pace. Slovenia's capital, Ljubljana, has a population of less than 300,000 and can be easily explored by foot. Beyond the capital, there are lakes, caves, and castles that will capture both the senses and the imagination.
大家好，今天第一个单字我们看到的是 attraction。这个字当作名词，代表具吸引力的事物、地方或是吸引力的意思。例如 ，One big attraction in the city is its excellent zoo. 这座城市的一大景点是它很棒的动物园。接下来我们看到的单字是 leisurely。这个字当作形容词，它有悠闲的或是从容不迫的意思。所以我们可以说 The two women took a leisurely walk through the park on Sunday afternoon. 两名女子在周日午后悠闲地漫步穿越公园。再来我们看到的单字是 pace。这个字当作名词，代表步调或是步速的意思。例如The pace in New York City was much faster than what Judy was used to. 纽约市的生活步调比 Judy 过往习惯的步调要快得多。接下来我们看到的单字是 explore。这个字当作动词，它有探索或是探勘的意思。例如，若你要探索那些洞窟，你将需要灯具和绳索。英文可以这么说 You will need lights and ropes if you're going to explore those caves.
All right, everyone. The name of the game today is Slovenia. Yes, we're talking all about the wonders of Slovenia. And yes, one day is not enough to talk about Slovenia. In fact, we're going to be talking about Slovenia for 2 days. How about that? What a treat. Now, like I said before during the introduction, I have not been to Slovenia, but my brother did visit Slovenia, and he had wonderful things to say about the country and about the capital of the country, Ljubljana. That's a beautiful word. It's not easy to say, but when you get it right, it just rolls off the tongue. Anyways, yes, Slovenia is the name of the game. It's a smallish country. There's about 2 million people living there. We already talked about the capital. The language that they speak there is called Slovene. And yeah, for a little clarification, Slovenia was not a part of Czechoslovakia. In fact, it was a part of Yugoslavia. And then before it was a part of Yugoslavia, it was a part of the Austrian Empire, and I believe that broke up after World War I or something like that. One way or another, though, Slovenia is now a country of its own, okay? And Slovenia is a wonderful place. It's a place just filled with wonders.
Well, the first sentence here tells us exactly where Slovenia is. It begins by saying, nestled against the Alps and bordering the Adriatic Sea, the Central European country of Slovenia has fewer renowned attractions than its neighbors Italy, Austria, and Hungary. And then, nevertheless, it continues on into the next sentence. But in any case, we're describing the location as being nestled against the Alps. Nestled here. Look at that word. The word nest is in there. N-E-S-T, nest. That's where birds make their home. It's nice and comfortable. So if something's nestled against something, that's its position right next to something, almost touching it. So yes, indeed, this country is right next to the Alps, which is the main mountain range in Europe there, and also borders the Adriatic Sea. That's the sea, I believe, that is east of Italy and right next to Slovenia there, and Croatia, I believe, as well. And it goes on to say it does not have as many attractions as Austria, Hungary, and Italy. Okay, so it says it has fewer renowned attractions. An attraction, of course, is something that attracts people. It's a popular destination. It's a tourist site, you could say. We've got, of course, renowned or famous attractions here in Taiwan, like Alishan and Kending and places like that. Those are renowned attractions. But yes, if you go to Slovenia, you're not going to have all the wonderful things that Italy has, like the, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa or the Colosseum in Rome and stuff like that. So I guess fewer photo ops in Slovenia here, but still, it's probably got lots of things to offer.
Yeah, note here. This sentence doesn't say that Slovenia is bereft of wonders. It just says that in comparison to its more famous neighbors, Italy, Austria, and Hungary, that Slovenia has fewer famous or renowned attractions. But yes, Slovenia is still a wonderful place to take a trip. Anyways, yes, here an attraction is a thing or a place that brings visitors or tourists in. Yes, it draws them in or it attracts them. You could say there are a lot of great attractions in Hualien. Yeah, and there are also a lot of great attractions in Slovenia, too. Just not as many great ones as there are in Italy, Austria, and Hungary. But like I said before, it's still a great place to take a trip. I think our article says it best. Nevertheless, it's a wonderful vacation spot for people who enjoy sightseeing at a leisurely pace. Now, here we've got two vocabulary words to talk about. First of all, we've got the adverb leisurely. Leisurely means in a relaxed way. Yeah, if you do something at a leisurely pace, you are doing that thing in an easy and unhurried way. Further, we have this word pace. When we're talking about pace, we're talking about the rate or the speed at which something moves. Yeah, pace, by the way, usually refers to a consistent and continual speed at which something moves. Yeah, very often joggers or runners, I should say, they talk about their pace, at which pace they run a race, let's say. Yeah, in this particular situation, though, we're not talking about runners. We're just talking about the speed at which you would like to move, the pace at which you would like to take in the sights while you are in Slovenia.
Yeah, so having fewer renowned attractions might be a plus. It might be an advantage because you can just kind of take it easy and relax and enjoy a coffee shop or some meals and things like that. If you go to places that have all sorts of different attractions, my goodness, you wear yourself out going from place to place and you don't really feel like you had a relaxing vacation at all. So yes, indeed, you can enjoy the sightseeing at a leisurely pace here. And Slovenia's capital, Ljubljana has a population of less than 300,000. That's not very big at all and can be easily explored by foot. So here we've got the verb to explore. That just means to go check out a place, get new information about it. We did talk about the explorers in the past, some of the explorers that went around the world charting new lands and getting information about those places. Those were explorers, and here we're using the word to explore as a verb. But here, we could be explorers ourselves when we travel because, hey, we haven't been to these places before, and we're learning new things about them. We are explorers.
There you go. To explore is to go to a new and or unknown place in order to learn about it or to make yourself familiar with it. Yeah, you go to that place and you learn about that place that you were curious about before, and then after you explore that place, you know all about it because you are an explorer. Anyways, you are an explorer, I should say. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on here. The next sentence says, beyond the capital, Ljubljana, there are lakes, caves, and castles that will capture both the senses and the imagination. How about that? Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break right now, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Visitors to Ljubljana will immediately notice the city's many bridges, each of which has its own unique features. Triple Bridge, which from the air looks like a three-pronged fork, is composed of three joined bridges. Dragon Bridge, on the other hand, is guarded by four statues of the same fierce winged dragon. According to legend, this dragon once preyed on the city's people until it was killed by Jason, the ancient Greek mythological hero. Today, the dragon is Ljubljana's official symbol, and its image decorates all features of the city, from river walls to sewer covers.
第二部分我们看到的单字是 triple， 这个字当作形容词，它有三部分的、三方的或是三倍的意思。所以我们可以说 Susan ordered a triple scoop of ice cream. Susan 点了3球冰淇淋。接下来我们看到的单字是 compose， 这个字当作动词，代表组成或是构成的意思。例如，这张照片是由数千微小影像组合排成，看起来像一张脸。英文可以这么说：The picture is composed of thousands of tiny images arranged to look like a face. 再来，我们看到的单字是 fierce， 这个字当作形容词，它有凶猛的或是激烈的意思。所以我们可以说 The fierce lion roared at the zoo's visitors. 那头凶猛的狮子对着来动物园的游客吼叫。今天最后一个单字我们看到的是 legend， 这个字当作名词，它有传奇或是传说的意思。例如 Rick is a legend at the local bowling alley. Rick 在当地的保龄球馆是个传奇人物。
Okay, everybody, let's focus on the capital city of Slovenia. It's called Ljubljana. We just mentioned that outside the capital there are places to check out, but first let's check out Ljubljana first. You probably landed there if you flew there. You will immediately notice the city's many bridges, each of which has its own unique features. So yes, I understand that going to different cities around the world offers the chance to check out different bridges. If you go to San Francisco, of course, you can check out the Golden Gate Bridge. Or if you go to Gwangju here in Taiwan, you can check out the Gwangju Bridge there. But here in Ljubljana, you can check out all the bridges there, and they're all unique. Each bridge is special.
Yeah, let's start with Triple Bridge, okay? Triple Bridge, which from the air looks like a three-pronged fork, is composed of three joined bridges, and this makes sense. It is called Triple Bridge. Yes, there are three joined bridges that make up or compose Triple Bridge. Now, I know this because the word triple means having three parts, three things, or three people even, okay? But here, yeah, Triple Bridge, that just means that there are going to be three bridges there. The three parts of this thing are bridges. There are three of them. Yeah, you can have a single, a double, a triple, a quadruple, quintuple, so on, so forth. And that would refer to one thing, two things, three things, four things, five things, so on, so forth. Then we also have this word compose. It's a verb. Let's talk about what it means to be composed of something. To be composed of something is to be made up of that thing.
Right, so it's made up of or composed of three bridges. It has three bridges there kind of working together. That's one bridge you can check out. Now, Dragon Bridge, on the other hand, is guarded by 4 statues of the same fierce-winged dragon. Ooh, that's pretty cool. This bridge, of course, is called Dragon Bridge because of those dragon statues. It's guarded by those 4 statues of dragons. Sometimes here in Taiwan, you see temples or bridges guarded by, I guess those are lions. But in this particular case, we've got dragons guarding the bridge. So if you cross that bridge, you can feel safe. But in this particular case, as you know, Western dragons and Eastern dragons are different. These dragons are fierce, which means they're kind of mean looking. It looks like they could harm you or attack you or something like that. In this particular case, though, I'm sure these dragons are going to attack any enemies that are trying to get you as you're trying to cross this bridge. So, yes, be rest assured as you cross the bridge, these dragons will protect you.
Yeah, these dragons are fierce. They look mean and nasty and scary. They look serious. They look intense. They look aggressive. Anyways, moving on, the next sentence says, according to legend, this dragon once preyed on the city's people until it was killed by Jason, the ancient Greek mythological hero. How about that? That sounds really, really cool. Now, we've got a few things to talk about in this sentence. First of all, we've got the word legend. Yeah, Jason, apparently, this ancient Greek mythological hero, is a legend. But that's not how we're using the word legend in this case. Here, a legend is an ancient story. An ancient story that often tells the story of a hero. It talks about this hero in great detail. Now, some legends are thought to be historical, though many have been proven to be fictitious. So yeah, this particular legend that we're talking about here, it's probably fictional. I don't think this dragon was preying on the city's people. I don't think that happened. Yeah, dragons never ate people. I don't think dragons ever really existed. Anyways, let's talk about what it means to prey on something. To prey on something is to feed on something, to act as though you were a predator, let's say. Yes, if you prey on something, you feed on that thing, or you hunt that thing down, and then you eat it. And yes, you might be thinking, wait a minute. We're using this word prey as a verb. Isn't the word prey a noun? Well, yes, it can be used as a noun, and the idea remains the same even when you're using this word prey as a noun. Yeah, prey, those are the animals that get eaten by the predators. So predators prey on prey. And yes, prey very simply are animals, or this word refers to animals that are hunted and eaten for food by predators. Then last but not least, we have the word mythological. This word means of or having to do with mythology. Yeah, mythological is the adjective. Mythology is the noun.
Right, so mythological is similar to legendary. Basically, it's an historical story, but nobody really knows if it's true or not. And today, the dragon is Ljubljana's official symbol, and its image decorates all features of the city, from river walls to sewer covers. A sewer, of course, is the system of canals that are underneath a street that carries away all of the waste. You don't want to go down there because it's going to be really bad, really dirty, really smelly, really stinky, so don't check that out. But I understand sewer covers, or sometimes called manhole covers, those can be quite a tourist attraction themselves. I understand Japan has many different ones. You could check those out as well. But in any case, that brings us to the end of the second part of our lesson. Let's move on to the third part and listen first.
From Triple Bridge, a short walk takes you to the magnificent Ljubljana Castle. Be sure to go up to the top of the castle's tower for an amazing view of the city. On a clear day, you can even catch a glimpse of the Sava River and the Alps in the distance.
Okay, before the break, we were talking about Dragon Bridge. Now, before we talked about Dragon Bridge, we mentioned Triple Bridge. Now, let's learn some more about Triple Bridge right now. It says next, from Triple Bridge, a short walk takes you to the magnificent Ljubljana Castle.
That's right. So all these wonderful cities have a castle to go check out. You can walk around and kind of relax and mellow out and take some pictures and look at the city below. So be sure to go up to the top of the castle's tower for an amazing view of the city. It's just like going up in a tall building to get a view of the city. Like here in Taipei, of course, you'd go to the top of Taipei 101 for an amazing view of the city. Well, in Ljubljana there, you can go to the top of the tower in the castle and get that same kind of view. Now, on a clear day, you can see forever. Oh, I didn't want to burst into song there, but on a clear day, You can even catch a glimpse of the Sava River and the Alps in the distance. So you can catch a glimpse because it's so far away, you can't really see it for sure. So to catch a glimpse of something means you kind of see it, usually for a very short period of time.
Yeah, if you catch a glimpse of something, you see that thing briefly or with just enough time to identify that thing. You can see it, but you don't really get a detailed view of that thing. And yes, in this particular phrase, the word glimpse is being used as a noun and not as a verb. And yes, very simply, a glimpse of something is just a short or a brief or an undetailed view of that thing. Anyways, folks, with that, our time is running low, so it's time for us to say bye-bye for now. But don't worry, the Chinese teacher is on her way.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。课文一开始提到Nestled against the Alps and bordering the Adriatic Sea, the Central European country of Slovenia has fewer renowned attractions than its neighbors Italy, Austria, and Hungary. 斯洛维尼亚这个中欧国家背靠着阿尔卑斯山，然后它连接着亚得里亚海，比起邻国意大利、奥地利跟匈牙利，它的知名景点是比较少的。好，那这个句子的前半句看起来怪怪的，怎么一下子有过去分词，一下子也有动词 ing 呢？它其实是分词构句的用法哦。好，这个句子它原本是由对等连接词 and 来连接两个主词相同的子句，只是它省略了连接词还有前半句的主词，然后再把动词改成分词形式。那它有两个动词 nestle 是被动用法，所以它把它改成过去分词 nestled。 至于 border 它是主动用法，所以它是改成现在分词 bordering。 那我们接着就来学 nestle 跟 border 这两个动词的用法吧。 Nestle 它是指呢坐落在什么，依偎着什么，贴着靠着什么。那它常常用被动语态表示，它的用法是 be nestled 加上介系词 against、among, along 等等的。例如 She leaned over and nestled her head against her father's shoulder. 她靠过去，然后头依偎着爸爸的肩膀。至于 border 这个字，它当名词有国界、边界的意思，那当动词可以用来表达跟什么什么接壤，跟什么有共同的边界。好，例如Can you name the countries that border the Mediterranean Sea? 有哪些国家毗邻地中海呢？你可以把这些国家列举出来吗？好，那我们接着读到课文第二部分，有一个句子是 According to legend, this dragon once preyed on the city's people until it was killed by Jason, the ancient Greek mythological hero. 根据传说，这只龙在被古希腊神话的英雄杰森杀掉前，曾经猎杀城里的人。那我们这边要介绍的片语是 prey on。Prey 当名词呢，它可以用来指猎物啊、被捕食的动物，或者是牺牲品啊、牺牲者。那 prey 当动词，它有捕食、猎食，还有掠夺、榨取啊，或者是劫掠的语义。所以当我们用 prey on 或者是 prey upon 加上某人或某事物，就可以用来表达动物去捕食，或是以猎捕什么为生，也可以表达说去伤害或是欺骗某人。好，像歹徒啊，他都会设定好目标向被害人下手，那这时候我们可以用这个片语表示。例如 Street criminals often prey on tourists. 街头罪犯常常会对观光客下手。好，另外再补充一个用法是prey on one's mind 或是 prey upon one's mind， 它可以用来表达使某个人很焦虑不安，或者是耿耿于怀。像你可以说 The weird dream preyed on her mind， 那个奇怪的梦啊，一直让他耿耿于怀，一直放在心上，他都忘不掉。好，那以上是今天的重点整理，我们接下来回顾今天的单字吧。
Attraction. The newest roller coaster is my favorite attraction at Disney World. Leisurely. We took a leisurely bike ride along the Danshui River last Sunday. Pace. David's walking pace is far too fast. I practically have to run to keep up with him. Explore. On her first night in Taipei, Caroline explored the nearby night market. Triple. The town was hit with the triple threat of snow, freezing rain, and high winds. Compose. Julie's first book is composed of several short stories about her teenage years. Fierce. My parents had a painting of a fierce bear that gave me nightmares as a child. Legend. The Fountain of Youth legend claims that there is a way to remain young forever.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.